All right. What's going on, man? What's going on? Been a hell of a week. Hope everybody's having a good week. Um, First and foremost, want to wish Audra get well. COVID's kicking her ass. She can't talk much. Um, that might not be a horrible thing sometimes. Just kidding. Um, so, without further ado, let's bring him up. Boom. The
Hey
Madman.
everyone,
Are
how's
you
it
not
going?
entertained?
You will be.
Jury's out. And Team Squeak
What's up?
is here in the All right, so let me do a quick hello, and then I have a couple of announcements. So let's do a quick hello. We're gonna start off with the Madman himself,
I'm right here. Yep.
feeling Squeak, Team Squeak,
We're
and
still alive and kicking.
Mama Squeak's in the background
She's
doing
outside.
something or nothing.
She's outside.
Oh, you kicked her out?
Yeah, she had to kick the dog out.
Gotcha.
Dog was doing the pee wiggle.
We have Anthony, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter.
Anthony,
Mr. David Alfonsetti is here.
what's up, David?
Fellow Mana.
Digging with Deej is here.
Deej,
FLX is here.
John.
You know what's funny? Speaking of FLX, so John sends me FLX hat to give to Bruce, right? Because I've been wearing mine, and it's been, I switch off between my Brian, you're digging it, and my FLX hat, and they both bring me good luck. So I get the hat. A couple days later, me and Bruce go out to hunt. Now, Bruce hasn't hit shit in like 6 months. So I give him the hat, and we hit this new permission we were hitting, and we weren't hitting shit but trash. I was trash man that day. And boom, he hits a Barber $50.
Oh, jeez.
That's a magic hat. I gotta get me one of those.
And I was just like, I was ecstatic. I was, that's one of the few days I was happy to dig trash because I saw him pull that. He had this like, I'm like, Brucey, good? He goes, oh, better. I was like, uh-oh. I walk over, I see this freaking chunky ass silver Barber stuck in the clump, but you can see the top of it.
That's a big piece of silver,
Yes,
too.
it was. Good shape too. But it was good to see that, and I'm happy for him. That FLX hat, I don't know, man. That you're digging a hat.
See, I took the FLX koozie out, and all I dug was pop tops. So maybe it's the hat. Maybe the hats have the luck.
Gotta be the hat,
Koozies
money.
need to stay home.
Got to be the hat, money. We also got Mr. Javier Garcia here.
Javier,
Jersey History Hunter is here, present and
feel
accounted
better
for.
soon,
We
Audra.
appreciate that because I know she feels like doo-doo on a stick. She did tell me today she's getting a wee bit better.
Bourbon helps.
I pay good money to see that. Real good money.
She don't
Mark
drink,
the
does
Bird
she?
Cutter is here.
The koozies for pull tab luck.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Michigan Gems, Joe, and Mini Gems.
Joe.
Nancy Bodwell's here.
Hi, Nancy.
Olin Borden is here.
Olin.
And speaking of the one, the only, Mr. Phil Bortner of the Bortners.
What's up, Bill?
I got a little mail this week. They got stick. Well, I already had one of these from.
No kidding.
We got stickers
I like that picture of my ex-wife on there.
from the Bortners. Yeah, we might give one of those away tonight.
You can't just say that.
But
You can't.
Mr. Rick Chabat is here.
What's the sticker say? It says groundhog what?
It says Groundhogs Diggers, Phil and Shannon Bortner, metal detecting and recovery. Never
Nice.
say never. But that's awesome. About damn time. Well, no, they've had them for 4 months or so, 5 months. They were just waiting for the time to do the big release, you know.
Oh, they had them at Dig It Dude in the sticker holder. We didn't even
Yep.
look. We just threw our stickers in there
Yep.
and
Scooter's here. Scooter
Hi,
is
Scooter.
here.
She's always calling me out, Joe.
But you can't just say what you say.
The Q is here. The better half of the Bortners, the queen herself. Shannon Bortner's here. Mr. Tom Kingery's here.
Hey, Tom.
Mr. GW Button himself. Valley Relic Hunters, and Mr. Alan Hendricks is here.
That's such a pretty button. He said he's busy at the moment a few minutes ago, but he should be back in a minute.
All right. And then we got the one and only Brian. You're digging at metal detecting,
Brian.
whose hat I also wear out digging 50% of the time. Serves me well. Serves me well since my wife made me retire my old one, which I still have, by the way. I still get yelled at for why I even have it. I haven't worn it, but
Any
Yeah,
knit hats? Because we need knit hats up here now.
I just
no, it's a
I
bit-
put nails in my bedroom wall and put them up there and just grab one on the way through.
yeah. So it's still, I still have it. She just says to me all the time, "You still got that hat? Why do you still have that hat? It's disgusting."
It's hard to get rid of a good old hat.
Man, it brought me a lot of shit.
It's like a
Yeah.
nice pair of holy
Yeah.
drawers.
I can't seem to, have to throw it away. I can't.
And when you buy a new hat, it's like, it don't fit right. The bill's not right.
Well,
Nothing's ever
no,
right
it's just,
with it.
it was white. Yeah. And it's seen better days. I just can't part with it. I just can't throw it in the garbage. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But
Well, your wife will probably take care of that for you someday.
she hasn't yet, but I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting to come home, and it's just hanging on a doorknob, and I'm just waiting to come home one day and go, huh, didn't there something used to be there?
That's why you hang them on the wall.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my day today. You ready for this? I get up this morning, nice and early. I decide I'm gonna leave when my wife leaves for work. I'm gonna walk out. So I grab the Knox, all charged up, get outside, and I'm like, it's like 14 degrees with the wind chill out here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna chill for the day, stay home, put this coffee table together for my wife, and she'll be happy. So I go to put this coffee table together. Now, granted, this is the second one of these the last few months, because the first one they sent me, we got halfway together, and one of the pieces didn't line up. It was a good half an inch, 3/4 inches off. So call them up. They sent us a new table. I go to put that one together today. Same exact thing. I get halfway through.
Bonnie.
Oh, hi. You're back.
I never went away.
They said they kicked you outside. No. So anyway, I get halfway through this one, same freaking problem. Two separate ones, same problem. Ding, ding, ding. You know what that tells me?
They all have
Production issue. There's a problem there.
Read it again, Scooter.
I don't know what it says. I don't know what my banner says. I just type and hit whatever, save. It could have said, Ashley suck you for all I but so I go on my Google, right? I Google the 1-800 number for Ashley Furniture. Ronald Biasi, what's up? So all right, I'm gonna take care of this. I just want a refund. Boom, boom, boom. So I call, Now you think Ashley Furniture, nice American company, right? I call up and it's not. It's India.
You talk my buddy Habib from India.
I actually think his name was Joe. I think they're
Joe.
all Joe.
Joe. Yeah. Okay.
Joe and
So,
Susan, they're a
so
team.
I started explaining the problem to him, and he's like, he's like, oh, if we get disconnected, do you have a different number I can call you on your mobile? I'm like, dude, no, give me a refund. Don't call me back if we get disconnected. I said, this is the worst freaking product I've ever seen. He says to me, what you have to do is box it up and we'll send FedEx. This is 2 tables that weigh 75 to 100 pounds each, the boxes.
All
Now
you
I
have
got
to
2 of them. You want me to box this up?
Bobby,
No.
all you have to do is go to Google and look up the store that's closest to you and then
I
call
did that.
the number.
I actually called them. I'll get to that in a minute.
They said call Joe and Susan.
Yeah. So then he says, oh, you can donate it. I said, donate it to who? He said, oh, Salvation Army. If I walk into the Salvation Army with 2 half put together coffee tables with all the pieces, with no possibility whatsoever to ever put these together, they're probably going to call some kind of hotline, or they think I'm a crackhead or something.
Take it to Goodwill in the middle of the night and just slide it out of the roll-up door.
I'm serious, right? This is how mad I was. I called my wife, and then we'll get to squeak. So I called the closest store, which I bought my living room set from last year.
Hey, Bruce.
So they say to me, oh, well, these are franchise. These are all individually operated and owned. I said, okay, do you have a number I can call here? And she says, well, there's a corporate number. I said, great, give it to me. Thank you so much. She gives me the number. It's the same freaking number I called or got into.
Got Habib again?
No, I think it was Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah. So this is how mad I was. I called my wife. What time are you getting off? She said 3:45. I said, don't get out of the car. I said, beep when you get here. Get out. We're going to Raymore and Flanagan, pick out a freaking coffee table, and be done. So we get there. We're walking through. She picks out. We find one she likes. The guy comes over. I come over. I said, all right, you guys have this in stock here? He goes, let me look. He looks up. He goes, we have 2 in the warehouse. I said, great. We'll take it. How much for delivery? $69. Great. We'll take it. 2 things. 1, it better be put together because I ain't putting shit together. Oh yeah, we don't do assembly. It's going to be all taken together. And I said, and you guys can deliver like this Saturday? Oh yeah, we'll deliver it this Saturday. Great. I don't even use delivery hardly. My wife does. I just wanted it to be done and over with. I was so pissed off. It was my idea to go and buy a new one.
Makes you miss IKEA.
What's that?
Makes you miss IKEA.
Well, no. Well, there's an IKEA like 40 minutes from here, but you still got to anything you buy at IKEA, you got to put together.
Well, duh.
Yeah, but they can at least cut a straight line.
I wasn't. No. Yeah. No.
You want to
Wait,
piss off the
another one. You got to
UPS
put
driver?
it together.
Man, let me tell you something. I was so pissed off, dude. I turned shades of red that probably don't even exist yet. I was just literally fuming. You ever been putting stuff together like an entertainment center and you're trying to get these screws down in and you're like 20 minutes in and your palms are red and sore and they hurt because you have to like really
Excuse me.
I was a little pissed off, but
yeah, you want to piss off an Amazon driver, order IKEA through Amazon.
yeah, right. But I went, we let her pick out a new one, got a new one. It's done. As soon as they deliver this shit on Saturday, I'm taking all the 102 pieces or whatever I got of these other ones, and they're going right in the freaking dumpster, or I'm gonna scatter them.
Get
So if
yourself one
any
of
of you
these,
guys,
Bobby.
yeah,
Well, yeah, but I bet you if you take those 2 tables you already got and piece them together, they'll
I
actually
tried that. I tried that today. I tried to do a Frankenstein. It didn't matter. But if you guys dig up any like really charcoalish dark gray wood with little screws sticking out of them, yes, sorry, I planted them. I planted them.
Mm.
The only thing you'll ever see me plant is this shit. But thank God it's done and over with. But and then I get a phone call from my boss. And he says, "You're in tomorrow, right?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, we got one of your employees that's using a 5-finger discount."
Shit.
Great. So now I got to go into work tomorrow and have somebody arrested.
Damn.
That's been my day today. Yeah,
Mm.
that's been my day. So how was your day today?
Well, mine wasn't as bad as yours. I went out in the dump today and dug for 2.5 hours and found absolutely nothing.
Mine wasn't as bad as any of yours. I had Spanish and I heard someone cuss in a different room. They screamed a cuss word. And then we had boring English class and then funny math class and then boring science class.
BJ was screaming cuss words?
No. In my Spanish class, we have like 3 classes around us. And you can hear anything, like even the sharpener on the wall. And you can hear everything, and he just screamed the cuss words. And my teacher's like, "You can hear that, right?" I'm like, "Yeah."
No, I mean, it's just, I just have just one of those days. You know what? And I even said to myself on the way home, we're on the way home. I said, "Do me a favor, stop. I'm picking up some Fireball."
Did you just catch that?
Don't.
She had to count her own fingers to make sure she had 7 up.
Oh,
Joe asked what grade she's in. She's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7, right?
No, I said yeah.
Phil painted an apartment with dog piss soaked.
I mean, it's a good color.
Mountain Dew.
It turns particle board into this nice shade of mold.
Yeah, it's like Mountain Dew.
So Scott has got you rivaled a little bit, Bobby.
He got 2 teeth drilled at the dentist, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, but at least they numb that shit, and you walk out and you're in like La La Land. You know,
You can't talk and you have your lip
sure it hurts
doing this. And
when it wears off.
You know how hard it is to pack a lip after the dentist?
Yeah, right.
not as hard as it is to drink out of a glass.
I go to the dentist just to get the friggin' Novocaine.
It ain't the glass that gets you. It's when you try to get your spit bottle right. You can't feel where you're lining it up.
That's just a Southern thing. Oh, we lost Madman for a minute. There he
They
is.
just wanted to trade spots.
That's all.
I don't know why that does that. It does it on every stream I'm on.
Scooter says he bit his cheek about it was, well, better than your cheek than your tongue. That shit hurts for a while.
It's weird how when you purposely bite your tongue, you can't feel anything, but when you accidentally bite your tongue, it hurts really bad.
She's in the bathroom a lot.
What? If anything, you're in the bathroom for an hour looking on Facebook.
Is that squeak logic?
It's the only peace and quiet I get.
Wow. Okay. We'll go with that, Squeak. I believe you. I don't believe you, but you guys need to get out, man. You and Squeak need to get out.
Man, we're hoping things settle down, dude. It's every time we start seeing a light at the end of this tunnel. You know, this weekend when the synagogues I do ended up getting vandalized really bad, and you know, it's like, well, so much for that calming down. So it's unfortunately at this point, it's what it is, man. He used to
Amazing.
hide his whiskey bottle in the back of the toilet tank.
Oh, that's dedication right there.
Hell yeah.
That's
I don't
dedication.
think I've gotten quite that bad.
That's dedication right there. That's it. But oh man. So yeah, so now I can't get out. I should have went out and dug and froze my ass off. It would have been much better. I would have been
Yeah.
much better off. But it's cool though because Brucey's here. Got out with Bruce the other day, and Brucey got himself a nice big chunky old silver barber.
I tell you what, man, that is one of my most favorite coins ever struck in the U.S. We're private police for the Jewish community, dude.
He says, "Where do you work, Bill?" Bill's a taste tester for Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
My job.
We're private police for the Jewish community here.
Could use some of that here.
Oh man, no. See, every time I go up there, I see the big beaver hats, and I want to swipe one.
Yep. Oh yeah. On my way to work, I go right through the town. Right through the town. But
we don't have any of that here. It's got to be a Hasidic thing because we don't have a Hasidic community.
Yeah, it's Hasidic. I have a whole community in a town of.
Yeah, we had to get gas in that town. That was not pretty.
Yeah. Yep.
That was not good. That's the dude that called her a Canadian or something.
I remember you mentioning that.
Squeak, you're Canadian?
I like syrup, but no.
I see a lot of Canadian people.
Syrup's not Canadian. That's Vermont.
I see a lot of Canadian people, and they do have a kind of a look, but
Count to 7.
Wow. Okay. Oh,
She's all confused now.
yeah, she is. So that was that's so next week hopefully I have no more issues with this.
We're doing detecting vicariously through Alan. He just got in from detecting.
He did. But
our Knoxes have dust on them, dude. I mean, it's been that long. We haven't touched them since we got back from Arkansas.
Wow.
Squeak, do you like hockey? No, you can't be Canadian then.
No. I'm sure she likes bacon though.
Tell them what team you like. Tell them what team you like. Come on.
I don't even like anymore because Drew Brees left.
Oh, the Saints.
Drew Brees left and she's boycotting the Saints.
Well, he was going to leave eventually, Squeak.
Yeah.
Towards the end there, he wasn't quite what he used to be. So.
Yeah, but it was still Drew Brees and
Well,
Joe.
He didn't exactly have a ton of talent around him at the end, towards the end.
Yeah. You know, I wish some of these old quarterbacks that retire would become offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, not just let it go. But
So,
I understand, Brees is going to be in the Hall of Fame. He can't have any affiliation with the NFL for 5 years before they induct you. So I understand that.
Right. Now here's my question for you, Bill. In the Crawford family, is Jenny the offensive coordinator or the defensive coordinator?
It's the bitchy coordinator.
The bitchy coordinator? Okay.
Mommy went
that must have been a created position.
Self-induced.
So, yeah, self-induced.
From the day we got married.
Daisy agrees.
Well, I'm really sorry about your Saints.
Well, they're getting ready to fire Josh Allen, and I hope he takes Derek Carr with him.
But
I guess they signed him to a big contract.
Eagles, fly, baby.
I got nothing to speak about because my Giants stink. So
your what?
My Giants stink.
And dude, that was one of the most boring games.
I went out digging. I didn't even watch it.
There were 3 really bad, boring games this year.
Saints and Falcons were one of them.
The Giants were two of them. Giants New England and the Giants against the Jets. One was what, 10-7, one was 13-10. And then to top it all off, the Bears game, they won 12-10, didn't even score a touchdown.
There's a lot of bad teams in the NFL this year.
Yeah.
They literally won 12-10. No touchdowns. None. Zero.
Well, yeah, I actually turned off the Saints game. I couldn't do it.
See, Allen's like, don't even start with the Eagles. They should have lost. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't.
Well, that's like watching a Kansas City Chiefs game. You know the refs ain't gonna let them lose.
We beat them. We beat them the week before.
Are they like the new New England?
Yeah. Have a good one, Joe. Now, see, college, I'm all about some LSU now.
See, I kind of got turned off of college when they started paying them.
Growing up, Saturdays was bigger than Sundays. College football was so much bigger than the NFL.
It is.
It depends on what part of the country you're in, because up here it's not like that.
But college is supposed to be, besides getting an education, it's supposed to be like that's your time to audition.
Yeah.
You're auditioning, for the NFL.
Yep.
And I think what happens is you start paying these players now, and they're not going to feel the sense of urgency and the need to work as hard, I think.
But see, with us,
bad move.
Growing up in New Orleans, we had our college team and our NFL team. A lot of places don't have both. So, Saturday and Sundays was real big.
Martin's Treasure Hunting, welcome, man.
Hey, Martin.
But yeah, I think it's a bad idea, but
But you know what? On the flip side of that, you look at all of these college players, baseball, football, you name it, even the lesser sports like soccer.
Right.
They get these not sponsorships, but these little gifts from future sponsors, and they're getting thrown off the team. They're getting blacklisted from playing. So it's kind of like they're going to do it. Why don't we just cut it right there and do our own thing, and then we're not having to suspend decent players for taking a car.
Right.
Yeah. What I never got is these coaches are making millions upon millions, and some of them are making millions after they get fired.
I mean,
you can't buy this guy a cheeseburger, or he's going to be thrown out of the league.
Yep.
I don't mind the college players getting paid, for people using their name and their jersey, if they like jersey sales, stuff like that. But getting paid.
Very few make it in the NFL.
Right.
That's the first year. I mean, you look at the fabulous 5 quarterback draft a few years ago. There's 2 left, and that's it. It's like, what the heck, man? They get to the NFL and they get a rude awakening. What in the hell?
What are you guys doing?
Ugh. She's eating. It ain't ice cream.
Oh,
Most
shoot.
of those quarterbacks who hit the NFL are about 50-50 on whether they end up being decent quarterbacks or not.
One good sack will tell you all you need to know.
Yeah.
The Eagles did pretty good getting Jalen Hurts in the second round, but he developed himself into a quarterback. He wasn't nearly as good.
I don't think
now.
anybody envisioned him turning out as good as he did, but
when I watched him in college, I did not see a professional quarterback. I didn't think he was going to make it.
He
worked hard,
and a lot of people were the same way. And I think he came in with a big chip on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm. He's one of the few that wouldn't have gone as far as he did if he just spent 3 years as a backup.
No, they don't even do that. They pay these guys so much coming out of college now. You can't
bench them.
You got to play them.
No, I mean Saints Nation is all about putting Derek Carr on the practice squad.
Yeah.
Look what the Raiders did. The Raiders fired their coach, got benched their quarterback, and said we're going with this other
there's
guy.
gonna be more, man. There's gonna be more. Trust me. I got about at least 3 more coaches that I could think of that are gonna get fired.
I hope Josh Allen's one of them. He can
We
take
got
Carr's
Danny
ass.
DeVito playing quarterback for my team now.
Yeah, the Italian stallion they're calling him now.
Is that what they're calling him?
Yeah,
I hadn't heard that.
This sucks. I can't find what I'm looking for.
Squeak, tell him where it is.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, you do.
Huh.
Yeah.
You have to bookmark the site.
Well, I'm actually on a new computer now. I bought a new computer, so.
Yeah, they don't even show that anymore, Phil. They stopped showing it because their ratings went down so hard.
What's that?
The taking a knee during the anthems. They don't even show them. If they're taking a knee, they don't even put the camera near them.
Nah, they don't.
I'd kind of forgotten about that, and I got caught up with an old friend that I hadn't seen in many years. He always used to watch the Patriots all the time. I said, "So you've been watching the games?" He said, "No, I stopped watching when they started kneeling."
Mama's hair is in my food.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I mean, it kind of went and ran its course.
Mm-hmm.
I think finally people started just getting over it and, realizing that, some things are just, they're here to stay. People, you can let it affect your life or not affect your life. I just decided, yeah, it's not going to affect my life, man.
If I'm going to enjoy my game regardless.
I mean, people, they're going to do what they're going to do, what they're going to do. So I don't even worry about it anymore. And, you can use your platform for good things. You can use it for bull. So.
Yep. Stick with baseball. Or hockey. Stick with hockey. I mean, their controversies are more funny than anything else.
Yeah, my hockey.
You usually get a good fight out of it.
My hockey game's actually starting as we speak.
Who are the Rangers playing tonight?
You guys beat my Bruins the other night.
Yes, we did. We put a whooping on your Bruins.
Yeah.
They're playing the Detroit Red Wings tonight in New York. That's probably why Joe left to watch the game. But whew, man. So I know a lot of people in some places winter has come upon them. I'm sure Scooter is, if he's not there, he's close to no digging for the rest of the winter. I know Richie and Dennis are on that fringe right now.
Yeah, I just swapped to digging in the woods, but I can dig the field. The hay fields can be dug. If you want to go out there when it's 25 out there.
You can still get in the woods a little bit now, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
See, yeah. I don't know about y'all, but here we're in deer season. We're in the middle of deer season now. So
deer season just ended here.
We still got about 3 more weeks.
I'm lucky. I got a couple properties that are posted and nobody's allowed to hunt, and I can go in there and do my thing.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, it was a little chilly today. I said, I stepped out of the house and said, you know what, I'm just not feeling this. Not at 14 degrees. I don't mind the temperature, but it was windy. It was like 22, 23 degrees, and then 14 with the wind chill. I don't mind if it's 22 degrees if there's no wind.
If you're in the woods, it helps a lot.
But with the wind, when I get out, you can't. I mean, your hands just because you're gripping. The grip on it, you got no blood circulation, and that just makes it worse. I mean, hands get so cold to the point where they're not even cold anymore; they just hurt.
Yep.
That's where I can't enjoy a hunt when it's like that.
I had to wait at the bus stop for like 15 minutes, and I could not feel anything.
You stay out in the cold, Bobby, long enough, you get moving, get circulation back. Once you get that circulation back, you won't be cold the rest of the time you're out there.
No, it's just I just wasn't motivated. I stepped outside. It was like that brisk wind hit me in the face. I was like, yeah. And then like 20 minutes later, Eric calls me. Dude, you get out? I'm like, no. He's like, dude, I stood at a bus stop with the girls for like 10 minutes and it was like brutal. I was like, yeah, I stepped out into the parking lot and went, nah, not today.
Yeah, we had 50-mile-an-hour gusts, and I think we got the high of 35 yesterday.
It's getting in like the 15s at night.
I can't wear insulated gloves. I just can't. I just can't wear. I don't like. For one, I don't like being constricted. So even when I go out and I hunt, I don't wear like too heavy of a jacket because I don't really get cold like that. But I don't like. I don't like thick gloves. It just it kind of restricts my movement a little bit.
Well, it's hard to push the buttons on a metal detector with thick gloves anyway.
Well, I mean, all I got to do is turn my machine on and off. That's all, and ground balance it when I get there. Other than that, it's too thick is no good for me.
We don't even ground balance here because the soil changes so much. We leave it on one setting and just let it ride. What in the world?
Not much difference in the soil.
I just
go
gotta
one place to the other, and it's about the same everywhere.
Man, you walk 5 feet, you'd have to re-ground balance here. There's so much iron in the soil here. Good old Virginia red clay.
That looks like the back of a draped.
What in the hell did Alan find now? He ain't gonna top that GW button for a while.
No, he sent me a picture, 2 pictures. I saw the back, which looked like a draped bus back, and then I saw the front. So he got himself a draped bus tonight. Nice.
Congratulations.
Were you wearing an FLX hat? That seems to be the go-to now. Is if you want to find something good, wear an FLX hat.
Nice. Good shape. Real good shape. That's excellent. But yeah, I don't like being constricted. So, in anything, my wife bitches at me all winter. It's 9 degrees out. You're wearing a light jacket. I don't like that. I don't like big, heavy, thick, constricting jackets. I wear a thin jacket all year, all winter long.
I basically wear a hoodie most of the time. Just a regular hoodie.
Well, a hoodie's fine. A hoodie's fine. I even have a jacket that I put on over my hoodie, but it's not real thick. It just adds to it. So I have a jacket, then I've got the hoodie, and it gives me a little bit more warmth, but it's not like bulky or constricting.
If it gets too cold and windy, I got a heavy Carhartt jacket with a hood on it.
If it gets that bad, we aren't even. If it's near 30, we don't even go out.
Those are just the Carhartt ones are too stiff for me.
Yeah. But they're made for really cold weather, so that's why they're so stiff like that. They're made for working too out in the cold.
Yeah, when it's that cold, my fat ass is sitting right in front of that fireplace.
Yeah.
Wishing everyone the best.
It's not even a
all right.
place.
See, we got winter activities up here. You can go ice fishing, you can go hunting, you can go snowmobiling.
Now,
skiing.
I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'll be damned if I'm going to walk out on ice, drill a hole, and then make a fire beside it to fish.
You don't need the fire. You just need to go around to your traps every now and then and clean the ice out where they
Bruce hunts with
so
me
they
in the
don't
winter.
freeze over. Other than that,
Bruce hunts with me in the winter a lot, and he'll tell you I don't put a lot on. I can't. I just don't feel.
I believe it or not, ice fishing is more of a community thing. You'll see out in the middle of some of the lakes, certain areas, there'll be like a little town of ice shacks. They'll go out there and they'll have a wood stove inside. They'll have like something to cook with, and they'll have a big meal, and they'll have drinks, and they'll socialize and fish and what have
Buddy,
you.
I'm a bayou boy. If it's below 60 degrees, I'm chilly. If there's ice on the ground, hell no.
Nah, it's I'm a city kid. Where I come from, a fish come out of a hole. You don't want no part of it. But yeah,
You've probably never been snowmobiling, have you?
I have never been snowmobiling.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Nor have I been snow skiing. Of course, when
Snowshoeing.
I did sleigh, I did sleigh riding, but that's it.
Yeah.
I want to take the kids on the Polar Express one year. There's two of them. They got one here on the East Coast and one on the West Coast.
No,
Huh?
there's one.
One up here in Maine, I think.
Yeah.
Then take us.
Yeah, I can't just see myself, with this little tiny thing around me, out in the ice, waiting for a fish to bite and trying to pull a fish
Daisy, Daisy,
this big around of a hole this big.
Daisy.
Oh no, you get a 10-inch hole. You pull a pretty good sized fish out of a 10-inch hole.
Mm.
I'm gonna take your word for it, Richie, because you won't find.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, the ice doesn't really get thick enough here to
Well,
really. Do
I
that.
believe that because some winters it doesn't get very thick here too.
I've
I
never
mean-
seen a frozen lake.
I mean, I'm right on the water in both directions. Ocean, 10 minutes away. Bay, 10 minutes away, and the temperature, like for instance, where I live, as opposed to if you go 30 or 40 miles north of me, is probably close to a 10-degree difference.
Oh, and we need to have a moment of compassion for all of our friends on the Gulf side of Florida who hit 45 degrees this morning. They
Oh
just,
my goodness! Did they have to break out? Did they have to break out a windbreaker?
I think they sold out at the local stores.
I would offer you a tissue, but I ain't got a box handy. So.
Wow. Poor Frank Lopergolo.
They had to put pants on in Florida.
Probably sitting there on his porch. Probably sitting there on his porch right now, going, "This
He's
is why.
using his cigar to keep himself warm.
This is why I
Yeah,
moved here."
Probably with his Carhartt jacket and his thick gloves and.
No, he's using his Aquatech headphones as earmuffs.
I
Yep,
don't
that'll
like-
be the next thing he has to Aquatex or heaters for your ears.
I don't like wearing
That's not a
headphones.
bad idea.
Yeah, the Aquatechs will have fur on them.
I don't like wearing headphones when it's cold, but I do at the same time because like it keeps my ears warm. But if I wear them, the headphones are always cold. Like it's a lose-lose situation.
Did you say it's a lose-lose situation?
Yes, if I wear headphones, my ears get cold. But if I don't wear headphones, my ears get cold.
Would that
You
be
wear a hat.
I don't
would
wear
that be
hats.
would that be a conundrum?
I don't wear hats.
You don't wear hats?
She's got almost as many hats as I do, and they all hang up in her.
You got any knit hats? Winter hats?
I've got my Russian commander hat somewhere. We can't find it.
There you go.
Wow. So I'm hoping when I go to work tomorrow in my travels, the one thing that will make me feel better about this today is if I go to work tomorrow and I can find Malamars.
Find what?
Malamars.
Malamaz?
Isn't that like an air base in California?
That's Miramar.
Miramar.
Yeah, no, Malamars are like this. They're just a mouthful of fun.
It's gross because it has coconut in it.
Last
No,
time I
it does
heard
not have coconut in it.
Last time I heard that phrase, I was in Thailand.
$10 love you long time.
Mouthful of fun. And
Yeah,
the whole time we were in Jersey, we did not get to try a pork roll sandwich.
you didn't.
We couldn't find anywhere.
She told I would have brought you one, man. You should have told me.
We were at your house.
Exactly.
I had right on the corner. Yeah, but I got you guys passing and going because I had to be there early in the morning.
Your 41-cent tolls.
Ugh.
My what?
Your 41-cent toll.
The one toll near your house is like 42 cents.
Oh, don't ask me, man. We got toll booths like every 27 feet here.
Yeah, we got the bill.
Seriously, that's why I have Easy Pass, man. It's just easier.
It was worse in Florida because Florida doesn't tell you you're in a toll. And Jenny gets the bill in the mail, and she's like, all the roads in Florida, and you took every one with a toll? We're like,
The only one I've seen in Florida that actually says toll road is 417.
I don't go to Florida.
Yeah, I lived there for a number of years, so I didn't use toll roads very often, but I was 3.5 hours from Miami, so if I didn't want to go to Miami, I didn't have a choice. So
yeah, I used to hate driving to Florida because I get right to the Florida line, and they're like, yeah, you're halfway here.
yeah. Well, it is what it is, man. So I can't seem to get the StreamYard giveaway tool pulled up.
Copy.
When I go to it, it says site can't be reached.
Sounds like it might be down.
It might be down.
Use it
So
at duck race.
I'm not doing no damn.
Everybody does the duck race.
So let me see something real quick here.
Ramen rock, Shannon. I eat it regardless. I love ramen.
Let me see here.
Oh, and hope everybody gets a nice view
They can't
of
see
the
anything.
displays that Jenny spent a long time getting
They can't
sorted out
see
for us.
anything.
They're back there.
They're back there.
It blends in with the wall
Let's see here.
because of the reflection.
I added a wasp nest up there on my display.
Oh, that's wow.
about
Was
14
that ball
inches.
face wasp? Or is that hornets?
They tell me it's a wasp nest.
Probably bald face wasp. We get them here, but not that big.
I mean, this thing is.
Yeah, we get them here, but mainly what we've been running into is bell hornets.
I was out there blowing leaves, and that thing come down out of a tree. I said, yes.
Hopefully, it wasn't occupied when it came down.
No, it wasn't.
That would be fun. I would go for that. All right. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to give away some stickers, including
Reach in there and show Ellen your ball.
to be included is the new Groundhog Diggers, Mr. Phil and Shannon Bortner.
It stays in her pouch, Alan.
Never say never.
She keeps it in her pouch with her all the time.
Oh, I remember that. That was from like 3 Come Out Swingings ago.
Nope, she keeps that thing in her pouch all the time.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to give away a sticker pack, and to go with the sticker pack,
Ooh, purdy.
1901.
Ow.
V-nickel? Is it a V-nickel? Nice.
You know, I love those. That's the first coin. Will you hush?
So the V
I'm
could stand.
allergic to your
The V
bullshit.
could stand for whatever it is.
Stale Cheetos.
That was a good one, Jenny.
Thank you.
Pardon my wife, y'all. She's feeling ornery tonight.
I have stale Cheetos. Yay.
All right.
Hi, Bobby.
so- what?
Hi, Bobby.
Hi.
Guarantee you, I'm pretty sure they understand.
You'll blow your brains out.
Mommy, did you poop yourself?
Did she shard?
I know where y'all live.
I'm gonna sit here and drink my drink. Pardon me.
I'm gonna eat my stale Cheetos.
Very true. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a state. I've already picked a state. It's actually in the private chat if you guys want to go take a look.
There's a private chat.
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I got it.
So you can confirm that it is picked.
Oh my God! Really, Squeak?
So
Is that really a state?
when I say go, everybody pick a state. Whoever picks the state will get the stickers and the V-nickel. And go. You guys see it before I do.
Yeah, I did.
There we go. Now they're guessing.
I'm on a little bit of a delay before they.
It's always a slight delay.
Well,
Yeah, there
Stop.
you go.
I see it.
Get a
All
winner.
right, I'm gonna put in
Stop,
the
everyone.
I'm gonna put in the private chat who I
Stop
saw
it.
first.
we're on it. We were on a delay too. They're all popping up now, but yeah, the first one that came through.
Hold on. Is that right?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
All right. And the wiener is Mr. GW Button himself, Mr. Alan Hendricks with Rhode Island.
Congrats, Alan. It's only because Squeak pulled out the golf ball.
So I will get that out to you, sir. I don't know how nice a V-nickel is going to look next to a GW button, but
Oh, and Bobby didn't tell you, Alan. You also get a half assembled coffee table with it.
yes, yes, from Ashley Furniture.
And that's not all.
You get the bolts that come with it.
And as a matter of fact, if you act now, you get a second half one done for free.
It's for those snowed in days.
Yeah,
if there's no
Where's Alan anyway? What state does he
Pennsylvania.
live in?
Pennsylvania.
Is that even a state?
It's right next to New England.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't know Rhode Island was a state.
You're in freaking middle school.
My
Wow.
parents are bullying me. Someone adopt me.
Take her, please.
Marla's not here to save you now.
Nobody can afford to feed you.
I'll be right back.
Where's Shelly?
Hot Cheetos.
Nobody can afford to feed her.
Oh, man.
In between ice cream and whatever else crap you eat.
Hot Cheetos.
Anything. Although I made Italian tonight. I made baked raviolis.
I had raviolis for dinner too.
I've eaten raviolis twice in my life.
Twice.
Yeah.
You ever get a chance? You got to try lobster ravioli. It's really good.
I would rather just eat lobster out of the shell
Me too, but
or wrap it in bread.
I had a pork loin for supper tonight.
pork loin.
I'll tell you, the other night, man, I marinated a full tenderloin off a buck in balsamic vinaigrette overnight. Man, that was some good stew.
Stew.
Oh,
Stew. Oh man. Let me take a peek here real quick. Nothing game. Yeah, a little lobster. My wife loves the Alaskan king crab legs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you can afford them now.
That's her
Here,
favorite.
man, they're like I
They're
want to say 60
Here
bucks.
they're about $70 a pound
Yeah.
in
Wow.
season. She won't eat them now because it's like they're shit ones and they're smaller. In the summer, we have a place we go to and she gets they have a special. It's a pound and a half plus other stuff to go with it for like $65.
Is that pound and a half shelled or unshelled?
Shelled. She
Uh,
has to crack those suckers open herself.
mm.
Oh, I've got extra screws too. I can put in there with those, Alan. Oh yeah, plenty of them. I got extra screws, the little wooden dowels, the little things you put in
Nice, dude.
with the screws go in. You put that on top and turn it, and it locks. It's like a little
Little
lock.
cam lock.
Yep, I got plenty of those too. Oh, I got it all. I got all of them. Two big bags full of shit.
No matter even if everything's in there and cut right, all those holes don't always line up.
They
Yeah.
weren't. That's the problem. I had on two different tables the same. You know how all the panels and everything are letter labeled.
Mhm.
Bobby, no one has asked you this question right. Are you sure you assembled it correctly?
I'm positive I said it correctly. Matter of fact, I had two other people come and look at it to make sure. So, yeah,
What I don't like is when you get instructions and it's all pictures, there's no words. You
Yeah.
got to figure out which way something goes. So you
There's
don't have to take it
diagrams.
apart and put it back together a second
All
time.
it is diagrams, and half the diagrams kind of run together, and you're like,
Yeah.
what, huh? What?
Mm.
You have to kind of decipher it. But
It's not that hard to build a table.
Yeah, here they did the same thing, Scott, but we've got the CWD that's making its way up about half of Virginia now. So a lot of hunters are real leery about taking deer now.
well, all right, dudes, it's 8:00. We'll let you all get to whatever it is you get to.
Hockey game.
Yeah, thank you all for coming, and we will see you next Tuesday night. Hopefully, Audra's feeling better by then, and on Share the Love, and also on Wednesday night, and then Richie and Dennis Saturday.
Yeah, right around 7. Dennis starts, and then I'm at 7:15.
Yeah. That means Squeak would have to do work.
She'll work for food though.
Yeah. We'll work for ice cream.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
That's good. That's a good idea. I might have ice cream now.
she almost got through the whole segment without eating.
She almost did. What do you got there? Fungos or Red Hot?
Yeah. Hot Cheetos that are stale as hell.
That's what I figured.
They've been in her room for like a month.
Right.
Oh, Cheetos are good.
Wow. All right. You guys have a great night. We will see you next week.
Night,
And
everyone.
stay safe and find something good. Later, dudes.
See ya.